Hi everyone, we are Popiel Trisnadel, quiz student ID number G1A001 and my partner Farha Citra with student ID number G1A021004, and today we are here to share some of our best tips for acting the IELTS reading test. And after going through the course, we pick up a few tricks that made a big difference, and we're excited to pass them along to you. So let's check this out. Okay, guys. So we have three reading type in this video. And the first is true, false, not given. It's decide if the information or writer's opinion in the questions that can be found in the passage. In these question types, you need skill. The first is identifying specific information in the passage. The second is scanning and understanding information. And the last is understanding the writer's opinion. And also you need some tips to answer this type question. The first is understand the meaning of each answer. Yes or true. It means the same information is found in the passage. No or false. It means the opposite information is found in the passage. And not given, it means the information is not found in the passage. The second is paraphrase the statement before starting to identify the answer. And the last is answer come in order. So here there are some example about the question types true, false, not given. The example question is, are the following statements true, false, or not given according to the information in the passage above? The first question is the Thames Tunnel was the first tunnel ever built under a river, and the second is the Thames Tunnel was the eighth wonder of the world. And the correct answer is number one is true. The reason is it was the first subcoast tunnel ever built. And you might not know the word subcoast, but I'm sure you are familiar with subway, which means a way under the ground. And you might also recognize the word aqua as being connected with water. Even if you don't know words, you can make an educated guess about the answer. And the correct answer number two is false. The reason is the wonders of the world are placed in the world that have been agreed upon internationally as wonder. This means they are factually labeled as wonders of the world. Such places are not believed to be wonders, but are officially recognized as wonders. And the passage states, many believe it is the eighth wonder of the world at the time, and the word beliefs implies it is not factual information. Therefore, this answer is false. And remember, IELTS is about reading beyond meaning rather than matching words. And the next question type is about multiple choice question. Choose the correct answer to a question or the correct ending to a sentence for usually 3 or 4 possible options. In this type of the question IELTS reading, you need some skill. And the first is scanning for specific information, and the second is understanding information in the passage. And also, you have to need some tips. You make fine language or information relating to all answer option. This is why most people get confused about multiple choice question. Many people think they will only see information about one option, and only one option will be the best one, even if the majority of possibilities are provided. The answer can never be more than one. To choose the right answer means you really need to read for meaning rather than just matching words. And before you review the passage, prepare potential synonym and paraphrase for the question and answer choice. And the last is spot keywords in the question and answer. So here there are example about the multiple choice uh, type question in the English reading test. And the example question is choose the correct letter E, B, or C for your answer. And the question is where is race grown? A, everywhere, B, almost everywhere, and C, mainly on floodlands and coastal plains. And the correct answer is B. The reason is because this is testing both your vocabulary and general understanding of the passage. In the passage, it says race is grown everywhere except Antarctica. This means it is grown everywhere except one place. This means it isn't actually grown everywhere because there is one place where it isn't grown. So the answer can be A, even though there are matching words between question and passage. This is how many people choose the wrong answer because they match word and forget to match to match meaning instead. If you are not sure of an answer, guess and never leave an answer box empty.
Okay, for the last type of the questions in reading that we have explained in this video is matching heading questions. It's about choosing a heading from the list which matches sections or paragraph in the passage. And the skills that you must do in this type of questions is the first one is understanding the aim of a section. The second one is identifying the difference between a main idea and supporting details. The third one is understanding what paragraphs and sections are trying to do. And the last skills that you must have is getting the general idea of what paragraphs or sections are about. And we also have some tips for you that you can use in the sections. It is the first, you can start by reading either the passage or the headings. It's totally up to you. Just go with whatever works for best for you. And the second one is check out how many headings and paragraphs there are. Usually there are more headings than paragraphs. The third one is each paragraph will only match with one heading. The fourth is think of the headings as titles. They sum up what the whole paragraph is about. And the last one is read the paragraphs to figure out the main idea, like what's the focus and purpose of each one. Okay, for this type of reading, we we only put one examples. The title is The Greenhouse Effects, and the instruction is choose the correct heading from 1 until 9 for paragraphs A, B, C, and D in the passage below. And I'm so sorry because I um don't put because I wrong with this number. It's the changing temperatures is must be number one. I'm so sorry for that. So we're gonna move to the text itself. Okay, so for the text itself, there are two. We took A and B, and for the answers, it's paragraph A for number two. It's about the greenhouse, and for the paragraph B, it's number six. Um, it's number six. It's about Earth's atmosphere. So the paragraph A with the seconds answer is because the answer can be the fourth, while the paragraph did mentions how the greenhouse was used, like growing vegetables. That wasn't the main focus. It was just extra detail. If the main point was about its uses, there would been more discussions on the different purposes it serves, but that wasn't the case. The answer also isn't about changing temperatures. Even though temperatures were mentioned a lot, they were only used to explain how the greenhouse works. The goal wasn't to talk about temperature changes, and the paragraph mainly explained what the greenhouse is made of, what it's used for, and how it works. So the best title would be The Greenhouse, since it gives a clear overview. And for the paragraph B, with the answer 6, the answer isn't the first one because the paragraph explains that this natural effect helps maintain Earth's stable temperatures. But the correct answer is 6, as it describes how Earth's atmosphere works to keep the planet temperature stable. So this is for our reference for today's, and we also have some suggestions for you guys. You have 16 minutes to answer 40 questions in the test. So time management is essential. And the reading test is divided into three sections. And you should aim to spend no more than 20 minutes on each one. The sections get harder as the test goes on. So make sure to leave enough time for the trickier questions later. You might be able to finish the first sections faster, giving yourself extra time for the more difficult part of the test. And the other tips that you should keep in mind is read the questions before diving into the text, skim the passage quickly, focus on the introduction and conclusion, look out for keywords, answer every question even if you are unsure, and double checks for your answers. And the questions types used in the IELTS reading test evaluate a variety of reading skills. And these are include like skimming, it's about reading for gist and to understand the main idea, and scanning, reading quickly to locate a specific piece of information. And the last one is reading for detail, reading to understand a logical argument, opinions, attitudes, and writer's purpose. So this is the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for you guys, and
Mastering the IELTS reading test is all about practice and smart strategies. Keep practicing your skills, stay positive, and approach the test with confidence. You've got this. And thank you for watching.